Yes, guys, welcome back to another vid from Mutal FC, and today we got another banging vid for you. Today we got a different vid for you. We're gonna give you our thoughts on the McGregor versus Poirier 3 fight.
That's right. So leading up to the fight, Conor was talking mad shit, but we saw how that ended.
Prediction. How do you see it playing out on Saturday night?
Dustin's going out in a stretcher. That's my prediction. He's going out of this fight in a stretcher. I'm ready for it all, but he's going out in a stretcher. He's a corpse, a dead body, a blank face. It's going to get his ass whooped and took out on a stretcher. KO out on a stretcher. This man is going.
No, he's getting taken out on a stretcher.
Oh, I said I'm going to take him out in a stretcher. He's going out in a stretcher in this fight.
All right, so this fight ended in round 1 with a TKO/doctor stoppage, but that's up to interpretation.
Okay. Yeah, they both missed. It looked like they came together.
He fell back on his own ankle and broke it. Let's take a look at it here.
Watch they come together here. Oh, he missed. They both missed.
He fell back on his own ankle.
Yeah, they both missed, right?
Look at that. Look at he actually broke his leg.
The winner by TKO, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
All right, so recently, Conor has more money than wins. This is because of his Irish Proper 12 whiskey. But the question we want the answer to is this a proper knockout by Dustin?
For me, honestly, I don't think it's a proper knockout. Obviously, it was close to the end of the first round, and Dustin did dominate the first round. There's no two ways about it. If you're a neutral fan, you would obviously say that. He dominated the first round, but you can't say like that was a proper fight, right? Whether McGregor would have won it is probably you can debate that, but like he would have still had the chance, right? And his foot going out like that, it really ruins the fight, and it doesn't make the fight legitimate. And I think that's why even Dustin, you see in the interviews, he's ready to take the fourth fight, assuming he beats the title fight before, and then he said he's willing to take a fourth fight because I think he knows in the back of his head that wasn't a legitimate win. I don't think he really even though he got it and he's gonna be happy about it, it's on his record. He doesn't. It's not as convincing as he thought it could have been, and he really could have probably if that fight went the normal amount, he probably would have taken care of McGregor in my opinion. But I don't think that stoppage makes it a legitimate fight. And sometimes we see in these fights a fighter could be dominating 2-3 rounds, and then McGregor can land one clean punch, right, and just knock him out, or he can get that chokehold and make him tap out. So like in fighting, it's never given that one person's gonna win, no matter if they dominate the points and the rounds. So for me, I don't think that was a legitimate win for Dustin Poirier. What are your thoughts, Laksh?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go the same route. I don't think it's a legit win because, like, it's not an official stoppage. It's like, oh, he can't continue. And, like, yeah, Dustin did mash his face in. Like, the first round he was winning, but, like, it's not official. My thing is that, like, I feel bad for the fans, right? Because everybody's like, oh, I feel bad for Conor. Nah, like, we got cucked as fans. That wasn't a real trilogy. But you know who the real winner is? Dana White, man. Because you can make a fourth fight and, people will still pay to watch it. So, yeah, that's my thing. I mean, my thing with Conor is, too, he had a broken foot going in, supposedly. But, we don't know. But then again, Khabib fought Gaethje with a broken foot and still won. So, I mean, if you're a GOAT, you're a GOAT. So, is Conor a GOAT? We don't know anymore. But the thing is, I don't know if he's a title contender. I think Conor going forward is going to be like a Nate Diaz type of like entertainment guy, but it's not going to be like a guy that actually fights for the belt. But so I'm going to ask Vig. So, do you think there should be a fourth fight?
I think a lot of fans were disappointed by that last fight. I think it would be nice to see a fourth fight. Does McGregor deserve it? Probably not, because again, if you look at that third fight, it wasn't like McGregor was like it was an even match and like McGregor just got fucked by his leg. Like it was clear that first round was going to Poirier no matter what. And McGregor was claiming to say, "Oh, I've trained, I've left my family for like 2 months, I'm working hard, all this shit, no sex and all that." I mean, it didn't show, and like, I think Locke was right. I think this dude is not he doesn't have that drive that he once had when he was younger. Because, I mean, he is the wealthiest athlete. And with that, when you have all that money, like, why would you care? Right? If I had that much money, I wouldn't give a shit. I mean, I don't know if he has that passion for the sport anymore. So does he deserve a fourth fight? Probably not. Is it gonna happen? I think so, because like Locke said before, Dana White, and I think the fans do want to see a proper fourth fight. But I think McGregor's needing a lot of time to recover from this leg injury, because it seems like he had this leg injury for a while. So yeah, I think a fourth fight will happen.
Yeah, I definitely want a fourth fight to happen. And for like all those people saying like, oh, if they make a fourth fight, I'm not gonna watch it. Like, shut the fuck up. You will watch it. It is Conor. It's still the biggest draw. My thing with it is that like Conor looked like weak in the other aspects in terms of like the shit talking. Like leading up in the press conference, Dustin's like, oh, you got knocked the fuck out. McGregor fast, not McGregor sleep. I mean, McGregor sleep, not McGregor fast. And he just sits there like he's a fucking sleep, like he's drunk from his whiskey.
Build up to the last fight, you were unusually kind to Dustin. Now on fight week, it's the exact opposite. So when did that switch happen?
Because he got knocked the out. Not McGregor fast, McGregor sleep.
And I mean, we could like the reason why I want to see a fourth fight is like I want to see Conor reloaded in terms of like the shit talking, the lead up, and the build up and everything. But the thing is, like Vic said, does he really want it? And then is this what's best for the division, right? Because like I think Islam Makhachev just fought like last weekend, right? You have like Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler, Justin Gage, all these other guys. Like they probably deserve it more than like Conor. Eventually, like a title fight. So I don't know, but there's definitely going to be a fourth fight. You will watch it, but this trilogy was disappointing. But that's the vid. Peace.